To this video. This video is going to be about magnetism. I've been doing retention for 30 days and yeah, I have a little story to tell you. Anyway guys, yesterday was an interesting day. I had to go get, so it's a little story time right now. Welcome to this video. This video is going to be about magnetism. I have a little interesting magnetism story to tell because I've been retaining for 30 days and yeah, I feel like it's working very well right now, at least. I don't know what's going on. So yesterday I had to go get some IDs done, you know, documents and all this kind of stuff. So I went to the office and you know, waited for my number, and then my number came up, and then I went to the table and there was a lovely lady, slightly older than me, but you know, pleasant looking woman, you know, and yeah, so as soon as I went to the table, you know, the way we were talking was very smooth, and you know, there was some sort of kind of mutual, I don't know, you know, understanding or whatever. I saw her a little bit getting, you know, red over here, blushing a little bit slightly, but anyway, could have been the, you know, the magnetism that I have gathered with retaining for 30 days, you know. Who knows, really, right? So I had the option with the documents to have them posted to my home address, right? Or I go pick them up again. But you know, picking them up is very annoying thing because you have to wait on the line and everything like that just takes so much time. So you know, and so I chose the option to pay extra money, which was like, you know, 5 or 7 or something that I had to pay extra. And she was like, okay, you know, we're gonna send it there for that money. And then I went to the register to pay for it, and then I found out that, oh, she didn't actually charge me for that. I was like, wow, that was nice of her. And I just went back to her and made sure that everything was all good, that it's still coming to the address. And yeah, she just gave me that for free, that sending to my address for free, which actually cost some money, you know. I was like, wow, you know, this magnetism is definitely working. So yeah, I mean, you know, yesterday the whole day was kind of weird, you know. Then after that I went to the gym. In the front desk there was a girl, you know, she was a little bit she had a little bit of makeup, so I said to her, you know, like, oh, you know, I see that you know, all dolled up today. And she was like, yeah, it's Friday, you know, party day or something. Then I said, like, yeah, you have party night or something. And then she's, you know, I don't know, she just said like, oh, enjoy your workout or something, you know. I was like, okay, you know. Then I went on with my things and just, you know, got ready to go to the gym, you know, clothed up with the, you know, the gym clothes and stuff. And then I went to the gym. I was doing my thing. There's one equipment that I love doing that's like, you know, you're pulling that kind of rope thing and it keeps circling around. So it kind of works on your grip. And I was over there doing that thing. I set my timer for 5 minutes. Usually I do one time 5 minutes and the rest, and I do more. And yeah, and I saw there was one woman around there. She was looking pretty good actually. And I saw her, like, you know, walking a lot around where I was, you know, facing, and she was coming in front of, you know, not very close, like 5 meters from me, you know, doing some sort of, you know, the lower back movement. And yeah, like in the beginning she had her eyes closed and she was kind of trying to concentrate or something, I don't know. And then she kind of started, you know, opening her eyes, giving looks to me. And the way she was looking was actually really, really weird, to be honest. I can't remember anybody looking me like this for a long time, if ever, to be honest. She was looking me dead into the eyes for like 15 seconds or something. I don't know, it was almost creepy. I don't know, like, she was a good looking woman, so it's not creepy so much, but but I chickened out 2 times. I looked away 2 times on that time. I don't know, was she expecting that I could talk to her or something? I'm not really sure, to be honest. So yeah, that kind of situation happened, and yeah, like this kind of gaze, like for that kind of long time, that was ridiculous. 2 times I was watching to the other direction, going back to her eyes, and she's still watching, Wow, what I experienced. And yeah, and like, to be honest, throughout the day I felt like, people around me are more responsive, I think, this, when you retain your seed, the energy your body is going to gather is going to be, intensified, right? But I really don't think that it's always going to be the same, that, if somebody has 30 days and somebody has 2 months, 2 months is always going to be superior to the 30 days. I don't think it actually works like this. There's so many aspects, what you're doing with your life. Are you, happy? Are you like, there's so many things how we can be more healthy, we can do for our body, we can work out and all this kind of stuff. Everything like, your genetics, all this kind of stuff, I think matters a lot. So what I've read one time in Reddit, I remember somebody said, like, it works like a multiplier, like if you're doing the semen retention, it just become like more powerful, but it's kind of like it works like a multiplier. So but if your power, or your life is at 0, you can multiply the 0 as much as you want, but it's still going to be 0. So there are a lot of aspects how we can improve ourselves, like eating healthy, exercising, just kind of working our mental and retaining, all this kind of stuff, maybe meditating, sleeping well, sleeping on the right time, avoiding too much, smartphones, all this kind of stuff. Everything is going to help, and being connected more to the nature. So yeah, I think it's very broad. It can be very broad. It's not only about retention gives you superpowers, but we definitely can be way more powerful. And I think retention is one of the biggest things we can do, because with this kind of extra energy we gain from the semen retention, I think we have like so much more potential, so much more potential. When we're working out, our muscles are gonna, they're gonna get bigger, like stronger, way faster, and everything, like, even our eyesight, everything will become better. That's what I personally think. That's the power of, retention. I think our hair will get better. I've seen in the past years, like my hair is, I start getting more of the male pattern kind of look, but it's not bad. It's not that bad, to be honest. But I've heard a lot that semen retention is also one thing what you can do to prevent that happening, and you can maybe even gain back your hair, and gain back your hairline. There's a lot of things you can do for your hairline anyway, like scalp massage, all this kind of stuff. So there are many ways how you can help that. But anyway, so after the gym, I went on a walk. I saw that there was like some people in the car, like I think some girl, and she was also looking me very, like the car started moving, and she kind of looked back to me like that. That was also like, there's so many weird things that happened. It just feels like, there's so much that we don't know. There's so much going on, like some sort of energetic stuff that is so hard to understand, but it's working, and we can harness this power if we don't waste our sexual energies, because that's like, I think that's the biggest. And of course it's sex is the biggest motivation in our life. That's like the number one thing on everybody's life, is to reproduce. That's number one motivation. Everything will be done because of that reason, pretty much. All the guys will go to the gym because of that reason. All the girls will go into the gym because of that reason. And see, that gives us so much energy. So let's not waste that energy, and let's just retain it and help that, and let that help us gain some new levels in the life that we wouldn't gain without it. One thing also what happened was, my workmate from 5 years ago, she just like added me on Facebook. I was like, wow, that's so strange. Something was happening yesterday with my magnetism, or something like, it's really fascinating. I woke up and I saw that she have added me to the friends list, and I was like, okay, confirm or whatever. But I'm just saying, it's such a weird thing that it's almost like it's impossible to really explain what's going on, but something is definitely going on with semen retention. But that's it, guys. I want to just cut it short because the video is getting really long already. If you did get any help or anything out of this video, then just hit the like button, and if not, then we're not going to see any more, I guess. Thank you for watching until the end. I really appreciate it. Bye bye.